What is up, legends? Scion, we are back, and we're going to talk a little bit about the game. We're going to have a weekly review, what we've been doing for the whole week, going up into the next update. This is right before the next banner is about to come. We do not know what the next banner is. I do not currently know what the next banner is, but we're going to talk about the game as is right now. Now, this is a RPG game, has pretty good characters, characters that you can use 3-4 stars and 5 stars, along with the Fatecores, which are kind of like Moonlight characters from Epic 7, if you're used to that type of thing. They're pretty much alternate reality characters, which is what the gold guy is on the right over there. Now, overall, this game as progression is really not that hard, as long as you pay attention to what you're doing in the quest. And I'm going to show you. Normally, when you go to a quest, it's going to have numbers right here. Now, if you see the number in red, that means you're probably going to struggle a little bit, that you need to be a little bit stronger. You can win, but it's going to be a little bit daunting. Now, you see I'm at 9-8 and everything right now. So it pretty much tells me I got to level up or do something or get better gear on these characters to have a better run with this. As long as you pay attention to that with storyline, with progression, with your quest, you actually won't struggle. The struggle in the game is when you don't pay attention to that, when you're not keeping up with how much the gear is grinding up with you and keeping your power up. Now, to actually do that, you need to do a few things. I showed this in the last video, and I'm going to show it again right now. You need to make sure that you are taking full advantage of your stamina and always sending your characters out to get gear. Now you see there's a bunch of legendary gear right here, and then blue gear right here, which is boots and everything else that you can put on your character. Now my characters are level 70 right now. They need to be level 70 right around now, which is part of the reason why my numbers are in red, is none of my characters have boots on. So that's a problem. Now I'm gonna go in, let's see if I got any boot drops. I probably didn't.
Is that the best you can do?
You shush. Gonna go into the tank, and actually I can't put any on him, but let's go over here. We don't have any boots, so what we do from here is we start to look at the exchange. The exchange does have purple boots right here, but I'm pretty sure, oh, these are physical boots. So you see it has block defense, luck, and more block on top of that, and defense if you look at the top up there in the numbers. And if I get every character with at least blue boots on, that'll make my whole gear grinding experience better. Now you have to actually pay attention to that with story and how you progress with everything else. This is basically the point in the game where I need to be at level 70 with my characters having boots on. That's why my numbers are in red right now. None of them have it on, and I have one character that's not even 70 right now because I just got him, and that's part of where my progression is right now. So I have to actually slow down a bit, make sure I start grinding and get boots onto those characters, grind the gear so I can make dust for the exchange and get stronger. Now overall, you have a pretty good guild system. If you get everybody in, which you see we're missing one person, because one person ask, and they're probably not gonna get in now because I gave them a day and they didn't come back, so that's unfortunate. But we're almost at level 5, which has allowed us to do the raids, which is gonna be fun. We're missing 2 people in attendance. I'm gonna give them a shot, but to properly progress in guild in this game, you have to make sure everybody logs in all the time, because you get a lot of free currency for doing that. So we're just gonna donate right there. So yeah, just make sure everybody logs in, and then once you get to 5, I believe you get the guild raid, so you definitely want to get to 5. It might be 5 or 9 or something like that. It's something. Just level your guild. You always want to make sure that you pay attention to your diary, because the diary daily will tell you what you need to do. Now I need to send alliance points to get that 20 right there. I've done everything else. Weekly rise, my daily quest, I need literally 2 more to finish it out. I need to do gold mine 6 more times. I need the PvP 2 more times to Knocked it out weekly. Now achievements, as you can see right here, craft of the door. I actually need 16 more to get this 150. If you notice on the bottom of every achievement, it has a little bar. Pay attention to the bar because you can see just where you are in achievements, and you want to just make sure that you are taking full advantage of that because there is a lot of stuff here, including trying to be first in PvP and everything else like that. Really good. You see Air Squadron raids actually has something as well, and you can see all the stuff that you completed right there, so you definitely want to pay attention. Overall, the summons, I've actually been pretty lucky, and I've seen other people be pretty lucky. When you see this video, I told many of people to reroll and summon to get Scion as soon as possible. However, there is, I want to explain the banners to you guys again for people who have not seen it. The Fatecore banner is the bar none best banner, period. In the discussion. Like, there's no other banner better than that. For one, you have full chances at all the Fatecore characters, plus you get the item to actually level up the Fatecore characters, which is Boo, which is this gold thing down here on the bottom right there. Plus you get the mileage, which you see my mileage is up to 25 out of 28 right now. I'm not gonna go to the 28. I know you're gonna probably be like, but why? Because I already got 2 of Scion, and what I'm hoping is that this will carry over the core. It probably won't. We had rumored that it is going to carry over the mileage, but if it doesn't, it just doesn't. You know, it is what it is. I've summoned 25 times, basically, freely. And I had currency, paid currency, which I actually used on other things, so it actually didn't even influence my summons. And technically, what I did have left over in currency, I still have. If you look up at the top right there, I have 870. So I could actually go to 26 if I wanted to right now, but I'm not going to. Like I said, I already got 2 versions of him. And the main reason why you want to stay in this banner is because you get characters that are overwhelmingly strong right here, and you can build those characters that are overwhelmingly strong. Like my Fatecore, I'm going to show you guys my Scion right now. I implore you to pay attention to that banner.
Even if it's not my body.
I see my Scion, he's 5k under being 300k in power right now. That is extremely good, and that is free. Basically, it's luck. Don't get me wrong, it is luck. I'm not going to act like it wasn't luck, but
where are my knights?
As you can see, I actually have him fusion once, and I have him, if you look right underneath the lock, I have him legendary core leveled to +10. That's because that's how much I summon. I failed a good number of times, but because I summoned like 25 times, go in here and show you. I didn't want to go there. I'm sorry. I still have 6 left over. Now, once you get to a point, it's like 10% to actually level from +10. It's only 10%, so it's like almost not even worth doing unless you're a whale and you just want to try to go crazy with it. But me personally, I'm not going to do it. Now, you see here Fatecore Fusion. I've actually fused him one time, so he already has the one. But if I found it in myself to try to do it again, then you see the power that he would get. He would actually go up 5k power if I did it again, but I'm not going to do it again. And like I said, in enhancing, it's only 10%. Like, bruh. I'm going to do it for the tubes. It's going to fail, but I'm going to do it for the tubes. See? Failed. 10%. I'm not doing it anymore because it's just a waste. Yeah, that's just a waste, that 10%. I'll save it for the next Fatecore character that I get. Alright. If I take it off, you can pretty much throw it there, you know. And as you can see, it's Fusion level 1, which is a GG's. Cute, right? Well, not cute, but strong. Alrighty. So you can also core share. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do that. We're gonna unlock it. So here's my core. And what I can do is I can share with somebody else, which I'm gonna share it with my tank, because I don't want my damn tank to die. Or I can share it with Anastasia, but I'm gonna share it with my tank because I don't want my tank to die. So what that does is that allows some of the power from my Fatecore to go over to my tank. So now, as you can see, you can change it if you want. You don't have to keep sharing it. But as you can see, this is the power that goes over towards him. So if we go back out,
Is that the best you can do?
you now see sharing. He's up at 275,435, which is pretty good. You know, sharing back and forth with him, so that works out for him. So now I have Scion. I'll keep Scion safe in the back. Have my tank in the front, taking that damage. And well, my Anastasia is already strong to begin with. And again, another reason why you should stay in the Fatecore banner, because this Fatecore character is so strong because I stayed in that banner. And I ended up getting 2 characters close to 300k because I stayed in that banner. That's pretty disgusting, to be honest with you. I up my overall power by 33,000 just by doing that. So just keep that in mind. Again, and the reason why I say do this banner over this banner is because this banner doesn't give you anything else but going after these characters. But I don't really think that it's worth it. There's no mileage. There's a high chance that you're gonna get screwed most of the time. So it's better just to stay in the Fatecore banner and be good little boys and girls. For that, I say the game is interesting and a lot of fun overall because it allows you to just be yourself a lot, because you don't necessarily have to use all these characters. You can use 3 and 4 star characters and still win in this game as long as you have the gear. This process that I was telling you of gearing up and making sure that you have all your gear and stuff works on the 3 and 4 star characters. It's actually easy to max them out, easier rather, to max them out with less money and everything else. So even if you don't have the 5-star characters, you're getting unlucky, you can still do it with the 3 and 4 star characters. They won't be as glamorous, and you have to work a little bit harder on getting your power up, but it's still doable. Now, the cool thing about the game is that they put in quality of life features. So if you do any type of dungeon and you complete the dungeon and of power, you can just skip the rest of the stuff. And what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna go into PvP just because. Let's see where we're at right now. All right, so we're gonna play one. Just so you guys can see. I don't even think that this is actually... Is this the actual other team right here? Oh, we got him out here. I don't really want... No, this is just a fake team.
Where are my knights?
Then you have my character that's supposed to be out here. But again, this is an ARPG. You know, sexy counts, which is why Sabrina's out here. And Sinai, because she's good DPS and useful for her poison. He died from poison. Oh, that guy's dead. He is flat dead. It's a GG for him.
I can't lose, even if it's not my body.
Alright, so we're back to silver. We're gonna go back out because I need to put back in The other guy, you're out. You're in. You just get out. No why that was so hard to get him out of there. I swore I was doing it right. Alright, so we're just gonna do this because I gotta get out of silver, so I'm just gonna fight my way out of there and rise up.
Watch and learn.
We'll PvP it down. I was in gold before. They kicked me out of gold back down to bronze, and I don't understand, but whatever. I was rather upset. Oh, you're gonna overdo it, right, Sabrina? Now, overall, as you can see,
I can't lose.
fighting in this
Even if
game.
it's not my body.
Is that a real person? It is a real person's account.
Can I help you?
Watch and learn.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to actually do anything. He's dead.
It was.
So the way that this game works is every character needs to get mana to actually attack. You have your normal attack, you have your first attack, you have your second attack. Some characters do really well when it comes to actually having mana, like Junai. She's pretty much what's called a mana battery. She gets a lot of mana and she can give mana to the back line. Now our back line already is two characters who get a lot of mana to begin with. So they pretty much use their attacks all the time, which is what you're seeing right now with Scion and Sabrina. Sabrina is the red bird girl, Xion's the gold guy, well, the guy in the gold.
Hey, this is for you.
I'll split you in half.
And in most cases, you want your healer to actually be in the front and super tanky. So she gets to do stuff like that, which is why Anastasia is doing her thing.
Enjoy your life.
Why you also see his Anastasia chilling there.
Watch and learn.
That should be it for Anastasia. Yep.
Is that the best you can do?
Alright, so this is another person with Scion. This is going to be a Scion fight. Hopefully it don't take 5 years.
Where my knights? Watch and learn.
I'll judge you for your
Ooh. Interesting. Are they just gonna keep hitting each other? Because they both can counter. That's kind of funny.
What's that look for? Don't fret. Enjoy your life.
Oh, she definitely got hurt for doing that.
Get frozen. It can't end like this. I think so.
That's hilarious. All the countering that just happened. You couldn't even really see it, but there's a bunch of countering that just happened.
Watch and learn.
Wow. I think I'm gonna die. Yep, I got out countered. That's what happens. He had more counters than I had. I couldn't actually even see what was going on right there, and I should. What I could, excuse me. What I could have did is actually
Learn.
just one shot his So his Baraka is dead now. And she did not kill him, so he's just gonna attack her.
Hey, this is for you.
Watch and learn.
He killed my Sabrina. Alright, so what you normally want to do is... Okay, he's already stunned. And this is just going to AoE and attack. I don't want to do that. I mean, that's cool. And you notice in PvP, the counter meta is like just out there. Alright, he's still hurt in the back, so we just want to leave him alone. And we do not want to touch his Scion. We just let his Scion live and do what you gotta do.
Watch and learn.
Killed him. Brother. I'm actually shocked somebody's actually using the Fatecore version. Wow. That sucked. Alright, we're just gonna leave him dazed and kill her.
I'll respect you if you survive.
That's fine. Whose Scion is stronger? Yeah, leave her alone. Alright, let's see.
And learn.
See if mine's is stronger. Yep.
I can't lose, even if it's
Yep.
not my body.
Alright, so we're out of tries, and that's it. How PvP is. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you just end up screwed, and that's just how it's gonna be. You're just gonna end up screwed. So, that's all I got for you guys and the review. I just wanted to come in and mess around with it with you guys. I'm gonna climb up and get to a higher tier and everything else like that. Have fun with the characters. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Again, this was kind of not even kind of, it's a sponsored review, because we're working with the team and working with the game itself, and we're just trying to promote it because it's a really good game. It's a really fun game. Even PvP, sometimes it doesn't even matter if you're like the super badass account and characters. Like, it could just not go your way, or somebody could have a better setup team. Like, I lost to a better setup team that had a bunch of counters and I got wrecked, basically. So, no, stuff like that is cool because it's not all about money at that point. It's like, are you smart enough to win? And when you need to use some skill and need to be smart enough to win, I don't have anything bad to say about that. That's just GG at that point. So, catch you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you in game. Peace.